We are now live.
And I see your image in YouTube.
That's right. We are now live.
I know I was getting a 30-second delay, but I've muted that now, so that's cool. Okay, well, that's good news then. That means that we should be able to actually have a show on Sunday,
It's always good.
which people can actually watch. Um,
Let's see.
well, I guess that's down to the content, but
Let me bring up. So I've created these scenes, which
oh, second thing, may I be co-host?
yes. Let's see if I can. Did we have that? Wasn't that an issue we had last time?
It was. I thought you set it, but
Oh,
I
we
don't know
fixed
whether
it.
that took
We
effect.
did fix it. Yeah.
Yeah, but let's test that. Okay, yeah, I'm a co-host now.
Co-host granted.
You could also try making me host
Sure.
so that on Sunday I can do the
I don't
usuals.
see the pop up. Where did the pop up go? Oh, there it is. Change host. There it is.
Okay, I'm now host. That's good. So I'll just pass host straight back to you.
Okay.
I dare say you could reclaim it anyway, but okay, you're now host
That's
again.
some juggling.
Well, Kane is, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I've launched CPS.
I don't know whether I need to be co-host, so I'm happy to stay a normal for the moment,
What makes you think
relatively speaking.
that's nominal for you, Simon? Who told you that? Who's you been talking
Well,
to?
what was the medical acronym NFN? Normal for Norfolk.
I don't know that one.
Um,
Well, I think it's what do you got? Situation normal. Uh,
well, no, no,
snafu.
no. I mean, no. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think of an appropriate place over in the states that would be similar. I don't know that it would be redneck country, but no, Norfolk in UK mythology, UK. If you want to diss people, Norfolk is a place
UK West
which is
Virginia.
regarded as having plenty of inbreeding, shall we say. Um,
That's their
so
what do you call it? Appalachian engineers. Then, huh?
yes, that's the expression over there. But
All right, well, I'm
no,
going to calm
so
down on that because while this is unlisted, it has been recorded. Yes.
yes, okay, that's a good point.
But do carry on. Yes. Let's see. How do I get into here? I
I'll
was
claim the
running the
fifth.
bot, and you can't do that.
Sorry, Lita then.
How do I? Okay. What's an intelligent way? Oh, if I go into Discord, I should be able to find the link that I posted for the chat.
Yes, that's how I got here.
Okay. Cool. I did send it to Harshit as well.
You didn't send it to me.
I didn't. Certainly
I
I
don't
did.
think so. I'll check.
I not
Unless it.
only added everyone in the Sunday channel, but I sent you the link.
Oh right, okay. No, sorry. Yes, I see. That was
Well, look at that.
that was after I joined. That was 5 minutes after I joined the meeting. Well, I joined the waiting room
Oh,
because if you see that. Oh, interesting. According to the timings, it was. Well, yes. I sent the message after I joined, but I sent you the message knock knock. Let me know if you're delayed.
Surface.
Okay. Yeah. No,
Okay, promote the panelist. I'm gonna bring my bot in.
I'd already gone back to finish off on Matterbot by that stage.
Aha. Mute.
I don't know if you got Apple TV or not, but that's probably the only thing worth watching on it.
Oh yeah.
and it is worth watching.
Is it- What's it called? I don't have it in
Mur- Murderbot.
Murderbot. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, Sweet.
I mean, you can do a 1 month sub to it. It's finished the season now, so all the episodes are available. You don't have to wait weeks like I had to.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Do you mind giving me some type of video to grab?
Um,
Anything will do. Static image, just fine.
uh, okay,
That works.
that's the quickest.
Gorgeous. Actually, yes, this will do just fine. Okay.
Now, if maybe I can probably bring in some bots
One
with
more.
video.
We'll be able to do the host question reader.
Um,
Let's see. So I'm gonna have
what's the
me
quickest way of doing this?
as reader and you as the. There we are. That looks pretty good. Oh,
Um,
never mind. That's disregard that. It's not even. It's not. So I marked the. I marked the new fields as Simon. There they are. Here's a Simon. Simon. There's a Simon.
I'm not actually looking at that at the moment, but let's see if I can paste a link there.
There you go. See.
Can you display name? Okay. Summon. Right. Z I.
How did I mess that up? How did I grab the wrong box? I'm a doof.
You've suddenly gone very loud. I don't know if you grabbed the wrong mic or something. Or
Talking directly into my microphone as opposed to not
okay.
directly into the microphone.
I wasn't looking, so
I think I may have loused up one of the scenes. It's not. I didn't add the correct wallpaper in it. See, you know what Miracle Max said in The Princess Bride, right?
unfortunately, it's been a while.
You don't rush a miracle. You rush a miracle, you get a bad miracle.
Oh no wonder that didn't work. I was trying to paste a YouTube link rather than a Zoom link.
Well, that's unfortunate. I think the only one I've got a Simon for a host reader panelist plus question, but the one that we mostly use, the one in question, technically, I'm sure that it'll translate. If it worked for one, it'll be the analog to the other. But you see, this scene that I have up has not. Oh, there's Simon OSC. I will bring you right in. There you go.
That's going to be it.
Motion sent.
At the moment, I have no idea what video is attached to that.
Perfect.
Oh, OBS virtual camera. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Oh, right. Okay, fair enough. It's signage. That makes sense.
Simonage. You know what simony is?
No, I think you've probably mentioned it in the past, but
Simony is paying for positions of privilege.
oh right, okay, interesting.
Yes, it's a.
So a bribe then.
It's a particular type of bribe. Yes.
Cool.
It's made from a particular Simon story. Okay. All right.
As opposed to Ali. Yeah.
We've got, so that's live. That looks. Sorry, I'm going to be a little bit loud. That looks good. How does that look to you?
Let me go over to YouTube and I'll put that full screen.
Got a border around your. Does that border
E-
come from your?
That comes from the video feed.
It looks quite nice though. It's you know what? There's just the right um combination of black and blue there. That border looks
Yeah,
sharp. That yeah.
it does. That's fantastic, actually.
The only problem is that our desired effect would be to blend it for that particular box to blend it into the background. However, if that was a panelist square, then the border
Yeah,
would be rounded corners,
yeah.
which would
Well,
work
I'm
a
just
treat.
wondering. Well, I mean, the thing is, yeah, we could.
Well, here's the thing. The reason why that
Hmm,
works so well, you've got black, so you could, yeah, that would work. That would work actually, because it would have
I
just
mean,
the little nub in the corners black. I mean, if you
yeah,
really wanted to, you know, you could make it a bluish black to make it even more inconspicuous. But I think black is fair enough. Yeah, the
yeah.
middle
No, I
effort.
mean, that's just a bit of HTML doing that rounded corner there.
That's
You
good. That would be good as
muted and said,
a panelist border. It's super thin. It's razor thin, and because of its high contrast being white next to a black
hmm.
background and a blue wallpaper, it it does the trick.
I mean, I'm wondering how easy we could do a composite of that, so that we have that kind of background, but we can superimpose somebody's image without overlapping the corner border.
Now the problem
Because
is that all of our special ZPS enhancements have been with the purpose of blending the background in for the graphics and giving the border for the panelists. Um,
right,
the panelists, given that you're dealing with time sensitive, real time video feed, um,
okay,
can't have any processing to them. I mean, you
but
could do with the graphics, but not with the panelist.
hear me out for a moment. What if we had a border within the border, that we had a solid color within that rounded corner border? So if we had a solid black of 3 or 4 pixels wide on the inside of that, then that means we could just place the participant video within that.
The problem is placing the participant video, full stop. Um,
Well, no, because the background there is part of the plate, including the black border inside. So you've gone quiet, you've gone silent for some reason.
sorry,
I
can
saw
you?
I saw I saw your lips move, but I didn't hear you then. Um,
Oh,
no, what I was thinking of was we could draw that nice border onto the plate, and then we're just putting a square video inside that. Yeah, no, the inside would still have a square edge to it. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
oh, you were saying do that to the wallpaper.
Yeah, so we make the wallpaper with a nice rounded corner border, and then it has a black border
I
within
mean, you
that.
could with a thick enough, if you had a thick enough. So we used the maximal spacing when creating these scenes. So there's three levels of spacing, and we used the largest spacing between them. You
Right.
could have a rounded corner border for a panelist via the wallpaper. You totally could do that. But for it to be sort of the sell the effect, oh, you know what? It's not quite perfect, is it? I'm on
Yeah,
the
no,
right hand
because the
side.
internal border would be round.
But like if you had a
Oh,
thick enough
actually,
border, you could manage.
Well,
Uh,
actually, do you have the option to have the 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 wallpaper as a punch through rather than the background? Because we could have a rounded corner. Yeah, what I'm thinking is if we can do transparency and have the the plate as being a foreground image with a punch through, a foreground image with transparency.
Unfortunately, that's not.
That's not an option. Okay,
That would
that's a shame.
be a. I'm watching my tongue. That would be a particular type of request from
Yeah, no,
ZBrush.
fair enough. No,
Yeah,
I was just wondering whether they had that or not. If they did, then it would be great. But I can see that probably would be processor intensive.
we should take some screenshots. Well, I guess the Zoom, the YouTube will survive this. Unfortunately, so we'll have to infer everything from this scene because my two up is not correct. I grabbed the wrong.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me just double check and make sure that I don't have anything. Oh, I did make another one, but I don't think we have the plate for it. But I could display it. I I added your 2+1 up as well. Here, I'll show you.
Okay. I've
Simon,
got 20 minutes.
right. Do we have enough people? I need 4 people for this. Oh, I got 4 people. Okay. All right. We'll put this in the.
If you give me a bit more warning for the next test, I can fire up for bot participants. It'll probably only be black screen background or the same image on each,
Okay.
but I've got a Mac set up to join a meeting and switch on video.
You see how there seems to be a pixel on the right-hand side there?
Yeah, what's the issue? Well, it's cutting off the image there, isn't it?
Well, okay, so this is a this is not a 16:9 graphic. So this is one of those fancy ones where you can show graphics. The TDs are limited to graphics that are center weighted. So there's a safety consideration on the edges. This wouldn't
Right,
work for the question, but it could work
right,
for some graphics where you
right.
had an ATEM mini situated in the center of it, right? It
Right.
provides the benefit of having a relatively enlarged graphic scene. Like look
Mhm.
at the rundown logo that's showing now, right? So
Right.
like here, it's actually kind of perfect. If you look at what's in that scene, if you ignore the fact that you have the ends cut off, it's actually a pretty good size for the graphics that you happen to be showing in there
Mhm.
with your 20% safety zone there.
Yeah, no, Alex has already been on
Now
to me about that.
that's a no go right there, but obviously
Yeah,
our stalwart logo.
yeah, no, Alex has already mentioned that he has a bit of an affliction to things which are not broadcast safe. Are you talking to somebody else? You keep muting out. I see your lips move, but no audio.
You might be watching
Ah,
another
sorry,
video.
no,
I'm talking to
yeah,
you, but
no,
in the past.
I, yeah, no, I understand. No, I keep forgetting that I'm watching a 30-second delayed YouTube.
Oh, you're watching it, the program. Okay, so you can
I,
see.
I was watching it as completely full screen.
You know what? So if you're on YouTube, is it 1080p?
Uh,
It's not
no, it's
720p.
720.
See, I didn't get a. See, it
Did you
did
want to
not
check
give
the
me any
meeting and
options.
see? Oh,
Sorry.
right. No, I was just saying, did you check the meeting because it could be that you just need to set that setting
Oh, you know what? Maybe. See, Andy did tell
because
me that it was now available.
it's available, but it may
Previously,
not be set for this meeting.
it may not be set correct. Well, I think it's in the global settings, to be perfectly honest. Yes, because Yeah, that was what it was. So what it was um I showed Andy the setting that I could not adjust.
Change, yeah.
And he's like, go ahead now, do it now. Like you should be good now, but that I guess I assumed that it not only was it enabled, but it was also um, permitted, but also enabled, um,
Right.
which may not have
Did-
been. See, this is why we test. Right?
Can you check that setting whilst we're in the webinar?
I can try. Let's see. All I can do is try, son. Okay. So I think where was that setting? Was that in my global settings for webinar?
Well, first of all, try the actual meeting one to see if it's available there.
Well, this is a webinar.
Right.
Let's see.
Oh, sorry, yes, the webinar rather than meeting.
HD. There we go. It is not set. It is now.
Oh, cool.
I did change it. It's there, and now it's set.
Okay.
Okay.
So it'll be fine for the next time we do the test. Wait for the next test we do.
Should do.
Just as a heads up, we could possibly test tomorrow after the show, but I'm planning to go into after hours at 8:30 Pacific, so half an hour after the show ends, and basically show Recraft.ai. I've got a subscription for that, and it's good for doing icons and vector graphics.
Really
It's a diffusion model, but they do SVGs coming out of it too.
nice.
Um,
Did you see
so
the Grok 4 launch?
yeah, I saw. I'm probably not going to touch it because I also saw the news about how right wing it's getting.
Grok.
Yes, apparently Elon had a bit of a thing about uh, it was what was it? It seemed to be siding with liberals quite a bit. So there was something to do that off the top of my head I can't remember what the specific thing was, but there was something where there's a certain difference of opinion, shall we say, between liberals and conservatives, and he decided
You
to
could
make it a
say
bit
that.
more conservative, and I think it swung a bit too far.
as as all. You know what's interesting is that um, the way you know how your rocket gets into orbit. I'm speaking literally and
Well,
not metaphorically. Yes.
which way? Because you can do slingshot these days.
Ha! The way that
Have you seen that? It's quite fun.
yeah, I have actually.
Um,
Spin Shot was the company
right, true.
that did it.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. They're doing satellites now, but no,
Cool.
there's many people and and states that have attempted to reach orbit,
Oh,
and
right.
many have
Interesting.
failed. The way that you get into orbit is everything has to be correct. Like it's been described as taking a test blindfolded for the first time, never having checked anything, and everything has to work out for it to work. There's so many
So
things
it's not.
that could go wrong. Like one thing that could go wrong, and you're not getting in orbit today.
So it's not the same thing as flying then, where you just throw yourself at the ground and miss.
uh
That's a Douglas Adams quote. If you
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
get it.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's kind of orbit. Orbit is actually kind of throwing yourself at the ground and missing. So you're going fast, you're falling, you're always falling. That's what orbit is. You're always falling, but
Yeah.
you're going so fast that you always miss the Earth. Yeah,
Well, you just have to fall in in the opposite direction to the way that you normally would.
right. It's the tangential velocity is what determines your orbit, as opposed to people think going up, but going up just means you come right back down. Yeah, you get your tangential
Yeah.
velocity. The uh the way that you get into orbit is you have to like physics is not an opinion. it's fact. And if you
Yeah,
have something that's not right in your rocket, physics will ensure that it doesn't go to orbit that day.
yeah.
And
But we need to stop a certain amount of this because there's already a whole, there's a big significant problem with space junk already, let alone lots of other people deciding to throw their micro satellites up and what have you, which are nice, small and dense pieces of metal which travel at rapid velocity, which would make a nice little hole in any kind of side of a either ship or space station or other satellite.
it's one of the benefits of having a low Earth orbit constellation is that
Mhm.
they can be deorbited relatively quickly. Whereas if
Mm.
you have higher orbits, they stay in orbit for quite a long time and have a lot more energy.
And the question I would have is if it does, as you say, deorbit, would it reach enough of a velocity to burn up before it hit
Well,
the Earth, or would it be traveling at such a speed?
that it has more to do with the composition of the satellite. So the satellites
Right.
are made such that they will not survive deorbit.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah that they're constructed in such a way. Now this was not always the case, but the mega constellations, it's one of the requirements that they'll burn up on entry.
That, that sounds like a sensible restriction.
Yeah, well, and plus they're low Earth orbit, so if they malfunction, they'll only
Right.
be up in a certain amount of time, and there's less crossing of orbits because they're low Earth orbit. There's a lot of things. It has to. They have their own propulsion, so
Right.
they can
Maneuver.
yeah they can avoid maneuvers, or what they call it, object avoidance. They can
Hmm.
all once their fuel runs out, they'll deorbit. But given that there will be several versions of the constellation, like them deorbiting and being replaced by new ones is sort of a life cycle calculation that they're doing. But yeah, the thing I was talking about with Grok is that um, there's lots of things that are opinions, but when it comes to facts, if you want your AI to do things that actually come out the other end and actually work, you can't use uh, opinions to base your premises off of. They have to be somewhat factual, at least on the physics part of things.
Yeah, my concern is that Elon may have his thumb on the scale as to what's considered fact.
Well, the
I mean,
point
it's
is,
not opinion, but you can feed alternative facts, I believe they're called.
right. Well, the problem with that is that if you're feeding your AI with opinions rather than facts, what you get out will not agree with the real world. Your output, garbage in,
True,
garbage out. Ooh, what happened to
true.
that graphic there? Is it you have
Are
like a
you talking
double?
about the smearing between graphics in the
Yeah.
signage? That's OBS. Its browser is um, suboptimal, shall we say. So you will occasionally get smearing between frames. This is just HTML with a what do you call it? There's a bootstrap component for doing carousels, and it just does a fade between images using that. But the browser within OBS is less than ideal, so it will occasionally smear between two frames
You
when
said
it
that
does that.
OBS is at fault for doing that?
Yes, it's the internal OBS browser.
Really? So the browser is not quite parsing the carousel correctly.
That's correct.
Oh, huh. See why I talk about physics? Yeah, see, thing was
Well, I mean,
not
in,
made
in
very well.
theory, I could just use in theory I could just use another application. I could probably run it in Chrome or something like that and do a screen scrape. But I haven't got around to doing that. It's far easier for implementation to do it this way because it's built into OBS, which I need to use anyway.
Cool, cool. Let's see. Let me see if there's any other scenes we can use to put on the recording here. Okay.
Speaking of which, it may interest you to know that,
Oh, you know what we need to do actually? I need to do a blank, right, to capture them. That's what I need to do.
okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to mention some setup that I've done of my system here.
Go ahead.
If you're okay, now you might be interested to know that because my study, where I usually work,
Mm-hmm.
I alternatively call the kiln, KILN, and we've been having some hot weather recently. I've gone down to one monitor because my 28-inch monitor kicks out a certain amount of heat. And what I'm actually doing now is
The
I switch
kiln.
off that monitor. Yes, I, what I do now is I switch off that monitor after having turned it down to switch to single screen mode, and I remote into it from another room, which is a cooler room. So, and what I'm actually doing is I have an base M1 Mac Mini and a 15-inch portable LED panel, and that takes 20 watts in total. And that's in another room which is cooler. Um, and my study doesn't heat up as much now, but I'm in a different room anyway. But by cutting it down to a maximum of 20 watts, I've got an Anker, what do you call it, an Anker Solix C300 battery unit, which has got an AC outlet on it, and I can run that setup for between 6 and 7 hours
Oh,
on
really?
the little portable unit. So I can go into, well, I suppose probably the bathroom's probably the coolest room because uh, there's no windows in there. Um,
Huh.
so I can literally go wherever I want to and use the machine from there. Just use Wi-Fi to get to my machine and
Well, if you wanted to go one step further, you
mhm.
could do the DC mod to the Mac Mini.
Yeah, no, I've seen that.
You could
Um,
eliminate the inverter altogether.
um, yeah, no, that is a nice idea. I might do that with one of the machines, but I get very nervous about hardware changes. Um,
It does mean cracking open your Mac and doing some soldering.
well, I'm just wondering, actually, there's a local um, technician around here who does Mac repairs.
Oh yeah,
What,
he'd be able to do it. Yeah, sure.
what I was actually what I was going to ask them was, would they buy an M4 Mac, a base level M4 Mac, and do the memory upgrade on it to 2 terabytes,
Hmm.
and then sell that on to me? So I don't have to buy a unit first, and if they cock it up, that it's their cost rather than mine, basically. But I think that would probably end up as being a much cheaper way of getting a 2 terabyte machine.
Do you?
Uh,
Oh, did it lock up? No, it didn't. Do you void your warranty with the memory update
you do.
on the M4? Okay. Well, if you're gonna do that, you might as well do the DC upgrade then.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's a very good point. Um,
Yeah, it's quite a. There's a couple different implementations of it. One is you have an extra port that you can do either, right? You can plug it in the
right.
wall if you like, or what did they do? They have a switch over, or did they have diodes to make sure that you couldn't mess it up? Hey,
You can
Simon, if you
supply
don't
chains.
mind,
Yeah,
the scene that I'm showing now has an OBS background. Any way you can
right.
make that all black?
Um, bear with me a moment. Uh, let's think.
Could you switch to a scene that has
oh,
no
yes, of
video?
course. Now, on my machine, I can't do it on the one which is doing signage because then that would affect what's being shown in After
That's
Hours at
why I
the
didn't
moment.
grab that one. Yeah.
But let me run OBS. It's actually fire up OBS on my
The
machine.
other setting that it's occurred to me is that there's a setting to show the icons in, let's see, that's the meetings, where show the, what do you call it? So you see how my company logo is showing on the, it's because my camera's off. It's showing my company logo there.
Uh, sorry, I'm not seeing that at the moment. Let's go to there. Oh, right, you've got your, yes, you've got a company logo there by the looks of it.
There's a setting, I think in the main settings, I'm trying to remember what it's called, but t- it determines whether you see your profile picture when your camera's off.
Right, okay. Well, I
If
mean,
I
I've
search
got
for
OBS up
profile,
now. I should be able to,
hide participant profile pictures in meeting. Boom, done.
right, okay, cool.
There we go.
Well, I'm showing, should be showing black now.
Perfect.
Oh, no, I'm not. Hang on,
Oh, wait a minute.
haven't,
No, it's
I haven't
showing
switched that to,
the.
I haven't switched that to program yet.
There we go. Cool.
Cool.
I guess mine isn't perfectly black, but you think that that'll trip it up, the
Mhm.
Innovision thing. I could fire up OBS and give it a proper black. Let's see. Let me do so.
Actually, looking at this, I'm not sure that that is full black. Of course, I could just have a dusty screen.
There you go.
No,
Okay. Change that to.
yeah, no, fortunately, I already had a solid color in the scene.
Oh, oh, turn it on.
There we go.
There we go.
Ah,
There we are. So that's the. Oh, keen test. That's the ideal uh capturing setup for your app, right? That black square.
yeah.
Okay. All right. I think
Well, I
that's
don't
all
know.
we can do.
Yeah, I'm just over my time now anyway. But
Okay. Cool.
yeah, I mean, let's have another test to do things like checking the uh, borders of these images and what have you. Um, do you have a preferred time of when you want to do that?
You said after the show tomorrow?
Well, half an hour after the end of the show tomorrow, I'll probably be in after hours for about an hour or so. So if we do it 2 hours after the 2 hours after the show,
Yeah, I'd be interested. Did you do you have a following for your presentation there in after hours?
I don't, but I was going to post an after hours alert at the beginning of office hours or shortly before office hours to say this will be happening after office hours.
I'd be interested in checking that out. Yeah,
That's
it'd
cool.
be kind of neat. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me stop the stream. Let's see, can I do it